It's the best television show intros from the 1970s.
Hello?
How they work for me. My name is Charlie.
So for 1970, let's just start off with an animated show that was very much something that I think could have probably only happened in a very narrow window of time.
Josie and the Pussycats, long tails and ears for hats, guitars and sharps and flats, neat, sweet, a groovy song, you're invited, come along.
We have a sitcom with a lead actress who was on another show that we've saw in the 1950s list.
How will you make it on your own?
Another show here, kind of circling around some musical people here with an intro that, and a theme song that people still know.
Come on now and meet everybody and hear us singing. There's nothing better than being together when we're singing.
I mean, it's the Partridge Family, guys. I mean, that's got to be the winner. I mean, the theme song's just like, be happy, people. Come on. How can you not pick a song that just wants you to be happy? 1971, we have a sitcom that has a theme song that's performed by the two series leads.
Boy, the way Glenn Miller played.
Songs that made the hit parade.
Guys like us, we had it made. Those were the days.
And you knew when you were there.
Dance for girls and men were men.
And then we have a children's television show, which is a little bit different and trying to actually be kind of a bit more fun and in with the times.
We're gonna turn it on, we're gonna bring in the power, we're gonna light up the dark the night like the brightest day in a whole new way. We're gonna turn it on, we're gonna bring in the power.
And that show gave us Morgan Freeman, so it's pretty awesome. But for the theme songs, I am going to have to go with Archie and Edith on this one and give it to All in the Family. 1972 is going to show us a few sitcoms here. This next one showed it's based off of a movie. It was, I guess, technically a sitcom, although it really didn't feel like one many times. Okay, now we have a game show that has been around in different formats before this a few times. But this one, it started up with this format, and this show took off. It is still going strong now. It had a longtime host who started this year, the year that this show and this theme song started up, and was around for a long time.
And now here's the star of the new Price is Right, Bob Barker.
And this last one here, if I don't include it, my parents are like going to become really, really mad. So I'm going to go ahead and show you this show because this is one of their favorites. And while it does have a opening theme song there, it's more well known for this little bit that always played at the end of the episode.
Good night, John Boy. Good night, Jim Bob. Good night, Jim Bob.
Good night, Jim Bob.
What's going on? I was asleep. What's everybody doing?
Good night, Jim Bob.
And for 1972, we're going to give the win to Sanford & Son because that is just an amazing theme song. So 1973, we're going to start off with this show.
He's alive. He lost an arm, 2 legs, and 1 eye, but he's alive.
I'm not sure he'd want to live if he can't be the man he was.
What if he could be more than the man he was? We have the technology to rebuild him. I want it done no matter what the cost.
He's the man. $6 million man. He's the man. $6 million man.
I mean, they were trying to make it sound expensive, and I guess maybe $6 million was like a big deal in 1973, but now that just sounds like a regular trip to the ER. How about another soap opera? And we'll have a couple of TV shows for kids here, one of them just being fun and the other one being kind of educational.
In the great hall of the Justice League, there are assembled the world's 4 greatest heroes, created from the cosmic legends of the universe.
As your body grows bigger,
Your mind must flower,
it's great to learn.
'Cause knowledge is power.
it's Schoolhouse Rocky, the chip off the block of your favorite Schoolhouse Rock.
And we're going to, as weird as it sounds, give this one to The Young and the Restless because that's just a great intro sequence and they need to get some points for that. 1974, we have another great sitcom theme song.
We lucky we got 'em. Good time.
And we have this series based off of the classic book series. And as great as that opening theme is, I always more remember the closing theme song to this show. And here we have a show that did a little bit of a gimmick with its intro sequence. They would start with a different little recorded message on there at the beginning of every episode before going into that banger of a theme song.
This is Jim Rockford. At the tone, leave your name and message. I'll get back to you.
Jim, it's Shirley at the cleaners. You know that brown jacket? The one I said looks so great on you? Your favorite? We lost it.
And that banger of a theme song is going to win for 1974. It's the Rockford Files. So 1975 here, let's start off with a pair of dramas here. have a number of classic sitcom theme songs.
Well, we're moving on up to the east side, to a deluxe apartment in the sky. We're moving on up to the east side. We finally got a piece of the pie.
Welcome back. Your dreams were your ticket out. Welcome back to that same old place that you laughed about.
These days are These days are share them with me. Goodbye gray sky, hello blue. There's nothing can hold me when I hold you. It feels so right, it can't be wrong. Rocking and rolling all week long.
That last one there having been a show that premiered a few years ago that just started its new theme song this year, which is why it's here in 1975. But the winner is gonna be the Jeffersons. They're moving on up to the top. 1976. Well, let's start off with a few unusual shows here. We'll start off with a theme for something that, you wouldn't really think about having a theme song, but it does. This had been around for a few years using a different theme, and this year it started up this theme, which is one that it still uses today.
This is Terry Bradshaw, quarterback. Pittsburgh Steelers good enough to have led the Steelers to 2 straight Super Bowl victories. He does it with much help from this man. 88, Lynn Swann, the extraordinary wide receiver.
We're going to have a crazy, insane theme song to go along with this variety show, a variety show that used a few characters that were already very well known and introduced us to some new ones.
It's time to play the music. It's time to light the light. It's time to meet the Muppets on the Muppet Show tonight.
It's time to put on makeup. It's time to dress up right. It's time to get things started.
I like the old opening better.
And then we're going to have a number of shows here that have like female protagonists.
Give us any chance, we'll take it. Read us any rule, we'll break it. We're gonna make our dreams come true. Doing it our way, nothing's gonna turn us back now. Straight ahead and on the track now. We're gonna make our dreams come true. Doing it our way.
In your satin tights, fighting for your rights, and the old red, white, and blue. Wonder Woman, Wonder Woman.
Once upon a time, there were 3 little girls who went to the police academy. And they were each assigned very hazardous duties. But I took them away from all that, and now they work for me. My name is Charlie.
And this one we're going to give to Laverne and Shirley because that is a classic theme. 1977, a wide variety of shows we have here. We're going to have this television show that gave us Eric Estrada. We'll have 2 shows here that were both set up to have like a small regular cast and just some standard sets that were used, but have like a bunch of different guest actors come through every episode. And it's just interesting that both of these strived off of that format.
Soon we'll be making another run. The Love Boat, promise
This is something for everyone.
But then we also have a sitcom with this very memorable theme song.
Come and knock on our door.
Come and knock on our door.
We've been waiting for you.
We've been waiting for you.
Where the kisses are hers and his. Three's company too.
I'm going to narrowly give this out to The Love Boat. So it takes the win over Three's Company, but just barely. So 1978, let's take a look at this sci-fi classic.
Some believe that there may yet be brothers of man who even now fight to survive somewhere beyond the heavens.
And we're going to have something else new show up here, which is going to be that nighttime soap opera. And while we're at it, let's throw in a few classic television sitcom themes.
You'll have theirs and you'll have yours and I'll have mine. And together we'll be fine. 'Cause it takes different strokes to move the world. Yes, it does. It takes different strokes to move the world.
Wondered whatever became of me. I'm living on the air in Cincinnati, Cincinnati, WKRP.
Nanu, nanu. Shazbat.
But in this one, Dallas is going to come out the winner. We're going to have another show here that is going to come out of that country rural culture. Here in the late 70s, kind of a revival.
Just a good old voice, never meaning no harm. Beats all you never saw, been in trouble with the law since the day they was born. Straightening the curves, flattening the hills. Someday the mountain might get them, but the law never will.
We're going to have another nighttime soap opera. A sitcom with a classic theme song.
Learn it all you ought to know about the facts of life. The facts of life.
When your books are what you're there about, but looks are what you care about.
The time is right to learn the facts of life. When the world never seems to be living up to your dreams.
And lastly, this little series here, which a lot of people don't remember nowadays.
This is my boss, Jonathan Hart, a self-made millionaire. He's quite a guy. This is Mrs. H. She's gorgeous. What a terrific lady.
So this one we're going to give to the Duke Boys. So that's the 1970s. I have videos for the 50s and 60s before this and things from the 80s to the 2010s after it. So be sure to give this video a thumbs up and a like. You can also go down into the comment section and leave any thoughts you have down in there. And you can also subscribe to this channel. Make sure you catch all the videos that I post so you don't miss anything. We'll see you around next time.